NeuroDynamic breathing can be safely done online. Hi, everyone, and Happy New Year. Wow. Do you believe we're at 2023? We've gotten through a lot. We're getting past COVID, and a new year is upon us. Well, you know me, it's Dr. Sue, MD, JD, your neurologist, your lawyer, your neurodynamic breathwork teacher. I want to talk about neurodynamic breathwork. One of the main things that I use in my work in helping people with their traumas, with their dealing with the hospital system and the healthcare system that we have that is just so stressful in the United States. You've heard me talk about this before. People just need tools to deal with the healthcare system. And if you have a chronic illness, you need tools just to deal with not only that, but how you have to deal with your illness and the system that you have to use to take care of you. One of the tools that I use that's called neurodynamic breath work. And this is something that I found when I was looking for something to help me manage my neuropathic pain after a cervical bleed in my spine that I had. And this pain was just relentless. There was nothing that would help it. And I would usually use things to distract me. And one of the things was meditation. And meditation was just not helping me anymore. And I don't know why that was, but this neurodynamic breath work online one day and decided to give it a try. And I am not kidding. In my first session, I was pain-free for most of the session. I wasn't pain-free later, but I was amazed at how much relief it gave me. I continued to explore what this was, went on to learn more about it and become a facilitator myself. And so now that is something that I can do with you. There's different terms that kind of go along with these breathwork techniques that I'm seeing more and more. One of the words is holotropic breath work. And that really was what led to neurodynamic breathing. And holotropic breath work, it's a modality that was created by Dr. Stan Grof and is a breathwork workshop. It's an all-day event where participants pair up. Participants have two separate roles during the day. One person is a sitter and one person is a breather. The sitter experience is considered very important to the experience. The cost of the event, I guess, if you want to call it, is about $175 to $300, depending where you have it. It must be done in person with one trained facilitator available for approximately every 8 to 10 participants. As a breather, the participant lays down and the sitter is beside him or her and does a deep, fast breathing for approximately 3 hours. The breathing session should be approximately 3 hours, but a minimum of 2.5 hours long for it to be called holotropic breathing. And during that time, the sitter does what is called holding space for the person that's breathing fast. The sitter doesn't interfere with the breather's breathing process or anything else in any other way unless the breather specifically asks the sitter to do that. After the breathing session, there's a mandala drawing that is part of the integration process. And then the two people switch roles, and there is another 3-hour breathing session. After both people have breathed, there's a sharing circle and an integration talk to close out the day and the whole experience. Sharing circle is designed where the participants share their experiences, and the facilitator and the other breathers just listen and continue to hold space. This is the process that I have learned and become a facilitator of. And I was fortunate enough to be taught by the creator of NeuroDynamic breathwork, who is Michael Stone. Michael Stone started out as a holotropic breathwork facilitator, and I am very grateful for him for doing this, and he is definitely one of my heroes. Michael Stone was taught holotropic breathing by Dr. Stan Groff. I really do feel fortunate to have been taught by someone who was taught by the person who created the breathing practice that led to neurodynamic breathing. The differences that Michael Stone sees between neurodynamic breath work and holotropic breath work are that neurodynamic breathing can be safely done online. Holotropic breathing cannot be done online. It must be done in person. Neurodynamic breath work can be done as a practice with all the resultant benefits because 20 live sessions are available every month, and you can access it other places. Holotropic breathwork sessions are generally available only once a month maximum. Neurodynamic breathwork is much less expensive. You can get on subscription programs or just work with a licensed neurodynamic breathwork person like myself, and it is much less expensive. Neurodynamic breathing can be done in the comfort of your own home. This really was beneficial for me because at the time that I found neurodynamic breath work, I could not even get up. I was bedridden and had to use a computer to be able to do neurodynamic breath work. So another reason I'm grateful that Michael Stone created neurodynamic breathing. 1 hour of breathing really was sufficient to allow people to have a deep, expanded state of awareness. Those are the summary of the differences that Michael Stone feels between holotropic breathing and neurodynamic breathing. I invite you to come to my website, www.drsuemdjd.com. You can do a free session with me and see how you feel after it. And I would love to talk to you more if you have any questions about it. I would really love for you to try this out, especially if you are stressed by anything, if you are dealing with any kind of illness. This is a great tool to have to just help you connect to your own instinct. If you have any questions, please contact me. You can find out whether this is a modality that can help you. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.